Hello, my name is Ahmed Afzal. I'm a scholar, teacher, writer, and coach. In this video, I will introduce you to the central idea of a book that I have recently completed. How often do you wonder about the state of the world and the direction in which it is headed? The more you investigate this topic, the more likely you are to reach the same conclusion as the one that many other people have already reached. You will come to realize that life in the near future is going to be a lot harder than it has ever been. That's because we, human beings, including you and me, are all participating in a fast-moving but self-destructive and self-terminating civilization. Modern civilization is now in its twilight phase. To understand why this is so, all you have to do is grasp the relationship between human economy and the natural environment, and between the natural environment and organized global society. Let me explain what I mean with the help of a simple graph. The vertical axis represents human impact on the natural environment. The horizontal axis represents time. For most of human history, our impact on the environment was virtually zero. It started to rise with the beginning of large-scale agriculture. While agriculture often caused damage to local environments, the planet as a whole remained unaffected for the most part. This was the age of sustainability. In the 18th century, our environmental impact started to rise faster than ever before. This happened as a direct consequence of the unprecedented growth in the size of the human economy. Since we live on a finite planet, the natural environment had to shrink in order for the human economy to grow. As a result of the unprecedented economic expansion of the last 300 years, the state of the world changed in dramatic ways. Social and technological complexity increased, the standards of living improved, and the human population exploded. This has been the age of exuberance, according to William Catton. Many of us think of this period as normal, but it was an extreme deviation from what has always been the norm for our ancestors. When I say that modern civilization is in its twilight phase, I mean that this unusual period of progress and prosperity has come to an end. The wheels are now moving in the opposite direction. Could the age of exuberance have lasted forever? No, because the Earth imposes a limit on how much we can expand our economy without jeopardizing our own well-being and survival. That limit is known as biocapacity, and even getting close to it is a very bad idea. In 1970, however, we crossed that limit and entered into a dangerous and unstable territory known as overshoot. Overshoot is a temporary state. It is inevitably followed by a rapid downward trend known as collapse. Collapse involves a drastic reduction in our ability to further impact the natural environment. And this happens through a relatively fast reduction in social and technological complexity, standards of living, and population. Collapse is basically the age of exuberance in reverse. Modern civilization has caused a tremendous amount of harm to the planet's natural environment, and we must now face the consequences. The Earth's life support system is beginning to break down. A nightmarish future awaits us all. As ecosystems collapse and biogeochemical flows are disrupted, organized society cannot be expected to maintain its current trajectory. The process of civilizational collapse will take many decades, but it is already in motion. It cannot be stopped or reversed. Countless questions arise when we begin to grapple with the state of the world and the direction in which it is headed. As an educator, I have been haunted above all by the following question: what is my responsibility at this unique historical moment? What does it mean to teach in a time of ecological breakdown and societal disruptions? I explored this question in my forthcoming book, Teaching at Twilight: The Meaning of Education in the Age of Collapse.